What were the Optimates and populares in Roman politics? Imagine a time when Roman leaders debated fiercely over how the city should be run. This was a period full of tension and shifting alliances. Today, we're going to look at two groups that shaped this era. They weren't official political parties but ideas that many politicians followed. These ideas influenced laws, elections, and even civil wars. The first group was called the Optimates. Their name means the best men in Latin. They believed in keeping the power where it had always been, the Senate and the aristocracy. These leaders wanted to protect the traditional rules of the Republic. They thought that the Senate should decide most things and resisted reforms that might weaken their authority. They saw themselves as defenders of Rome's customs and laws. On the other side were the populares. Their name means supporters of the people. These politicians aimed to get the common citizens on their side. They often pushed laws that helped the lower classes, like redistributing land or forgiving debts. Instead of working mainly through the Senate, they used popular assemblies and tribunes of the plebs to get things done. They believed that the voice of the people should have more influence in government. The rivalry between these two groups grew stronger as Rome faced social and economic problems. The Optimates relied on the Senate to block reforms they opposed. The populares, however, turned to the assemblies and sometimes bypassed the Senate altogether. This created a lot of tension and made politics more unstable. Leaders like Julius Caesar, for example, shifted between these ideas, sometimes appealing to the Senate and other times rallying the people. This struggle was a big part of the crisis that led Rome from a republic to an empire. It showed how difficult it was to balance the power between the aristocracy and the common people. The labels of Optimates and populares helped Romans understand the motives of their leaders. They also explained why reforms were so hard to pass and why conflicts often turned violent. In the end, these two groups didn't just shape laws, they shaped the future of Rome itself. Their rivalry pushed the Republic toward chaos and set the stage for the rise of the empire. Understanding them helps us see how Roman politics worked during its most turbulent times.